Hey guys, Dan Carr here. Today we're taking a look at the Lowepro Flipside Sport 15 litre AW. So this is a relatively new pack from Lowepro, was out a few months ago, and it's part of their expanding lightweight outdoor adventure photography style bags. We took a look at the side entry bag before. I'll pop a link below the video. But this has a more traditional back panel opening style to it. Basically, it's one of the simplest for photography backpacks out there, really. If you have a look at it, there's not a lot of frills around the edges. It's quite a simple, sleek design. We just open it up. Actually, first you can see on the back here, we've got some quite nice breathable padding. They've found something nice and soft and something that's got a lot of holes in it to try and prevent your back from getting too hot. And that design carries over onto the shoulder straps as well. You can probably see right through some of the holes in the shoulder straps there, so that's nice for a hot day. Now, peel this back. Open the back panel up. We have one pocket in the back here, just in the lid, but as is typical with this kind of pocket design, you can't really put too much in it because you start feeling it against your back. So yeah, a couple of filters, maybe a memory card wallet, and that's about all you can fit in there. What you'll notice about this is we have this opening on the back panel here. Let me just unclip my memory card holder actually. I'm not quite sure what you would call this really, a gaiter of some sort, I guess. We have two drawstrings on here, so we can actually close up this part of the bag and protect it. And that's quite nice if you're working in maybe a dusty, sandy or snowy environment. You can add a little more protection, so you can just sort of make a small hole in here to grab the lens that you need and quickly cinch it up again. Another reason that I like this design is that you can't really lose things so easily. You know, you have small items in here, maybe like a remote cable release and things. You can kind of just throw them in there, and you know, this is quite tall, this section, so nothing's gonna find its way loose from your bag. We've got a couple of handles on the side here as well, and this whole thing, I won't do it right now, but this whole thing actually pulls out, so you could repurpose the bag for everyday use, or you could use the internal bit for storage. You could even put the internal bit in another bag, I guess. Let's zip that up. On the front of the bag, absolutely nothing. No pockets, no tripod straps or anything like that. I'm going to discuss the design choices more in the blog post, the review that this video will be part of. So take a look underneath the video for a link when that's posted. If we come around to this side, we have a little clip here. You would unclip this, undo this, and then we have this sort of expandable pocket with a little mesh pocket down the bottom here. Now, what this is designed for is for a water bladder, so the hose actually comes up through the top here and comes out and can clip onto your shoulder strap here. It does work well for a water bladder pocket. I wish that they'd taken the time to put maybe another zippered pocket in here. I mean, essentially, as you can see, there's not many pockets for this, and as photographers we have memory card holders, we have filters, we have spare batteries, all this kind of thing. It's definitely lacking in a few spots to put that stuff. So we have this elasticated pocket. You know, I actually have my penknife in here right now, but it doesn't feel secure. I wouldn't want to put my batteries in there. I feel I would just lose those if I ever open this pocket. So another thing this is actually quite useful is just putting a rain jacket in there. That works quite nicely for that, and I've actually used it more for a rain jacket than I have for water. Now, if we pop to the other side, here we actually have a fantastic piece of design. This is by far my favorite tripod carrying system that I've ever seen on any adventure outdoor photography bag. So we have these two little clips. pop this open like that, and then we have these two straps. So what you do is you stick 2 legs of your tripod through here, hook the 3rd leg over, wrap this, wrap that, and do it up tight. And honestly, this is as secure as you're ever going to find a tripod attachment device on a camera bag. You can run with this thing, you can bike with it, you can ski with it, and this tripod is not going to move around. And you know, sometimes if you put a tripod on the front of a bag, it just starts to work its way loose and starts flapping around. No, not with this. This is fantastic, and I hope that this is something that they carry over onto all of their other bags. In terms of external features, we have rain cover pocket on the bottom, comes with a rain cover, and we have these 2 clips on the front which are used for putting trekking poles, and then they just pop through these loops right there. And that's it really. It's a no frills backpack, but I guess what they were doing there is they were going for lightweight, and lightweight it definitely is. You can still, in this 15-liter bag, you can still get a couple of camera bodies and 3 or 4 lenses without too much issue. But you don't necessarily want to pack it too heavy because you don't have a nice big thick waist belt. You don't have any hip supports or anything like that. It's all really coming down to making a bag that is lightweight and is designed for pretty long days, you know, hiking, trekking in the mountains where you really don't want your camera gear to get in the way so much. So it definitely achieves that. I think, as I said, read more of my thoughts in the review. I've been using this for some time now. It definitely has some fabulous design features to it, and yeah, it's definitely going to remain in use for quite some time.